Okay, so we found out the news that we're not going to be able to use scraps to buy premium cards in the future. So now is the time to use every single scrap. So it was not. Let's estimate this. Seventeen times 6 times. We got enough. We got enough. We're in. Let's craft everything. Nice to meet you, Zoltan. My soul all consuming flame. Yahweh. Yonter Odim. Uma's Curse. Wonder, here I surrender. Stream of grace. Yennefer. Desire. In your name. Garrison. Knock knock. Anybody home? Worthy to be praised. Yahweh. Siri Nova. Ziriel possesses great power she cannot control. She is a danger to herself, to others. Until she learns to control it, she should remain isolated. Geralt Yurden. He lay down next to Ada's mummified remains, drawing the Yurden sign on the inner side of her sarcophagus lid. Ooh, that is Geralt Professional. I accepted a job once, didn't ask to choose my reward. I invoked the law of surprise. Yennefer of Vengerberg. Magic is chaos, art and science. It is a curse, a blessing, and a progression. Lives in us. Agora, true form. Antirian, think of it as the opposite of a lycanthrope, a beast which can take on human form. Tris telekinesis. Bindings won't suffice, nor will a gag render her any less dangerous. Bindings won't suffice, nor will a gag render her any less dangerous. No, Dimeridium is the only solution. Yahweh. Marigolds. Hailstorm. The sky dimmed of a sudden, and clouds amassed over the town. It grew fiendishly dark, and a cold gust swept in. Oh my, gasped Yennefer. We are about to make quite the mess, I think. Manticore's venom. Kills quicker than you can recite the Emperor of Nilfgaard's title in full. Waves pummel the shore, waves pushed by the prow of the spectral Naglfar. Heimdall's horn rings in the air, and Heimdall stands facing his enemies atop Bifrost, the burning rainbow. The white frost is nigh is the time of gale and storm. In my soul, all-consuming flame. Reminds me of the Black Pearl. Synthesis. Immune. Remove this unit's immune status for the remainder of the turn. Holy, holy is the Lord. One of my favorite cards, one of my favorite premiums. Dragons. I inherited my father's ability to assume other forms, well, one other form in my case. Morwood, an unusual fiend specimen found on Ard Skellig, unusually picky in terms of food. I love the runes that come out of this. Whoa, so cool. Cynthia. Cynthia's talents can be deadly. That was the name of my old car. She needs a tight leash. Stefan Skellen. If this unit is on the battlefield, spawn and play a copy of a tactic card. My mark scars the face of our future empress. That is my proudest achievement. So he cuts here. Vabjorn. Blood for Svalblod. Skulls for his throne. Iris's companions. Would rather keep our names to ourselves. Think of us as friends of the house. Oh, it's so creepy. Dandelion Vainglory. Dandelion told me all about your adventures, how he'd ready you for battle with his songs, how he tamed the Karen by playing his lute. She-Troll. A Vergen. Lover of elf and onion soup. Leo Boneheart. He would just sit there and stare at me, not saying a word. His eyes, they were fish-like somehow. No brows, no lashes, just these balls of water with a black stone sunk in each. He would devour me with those eyes in total silence. That frightened me more than the beatings. Felibor! From afar he looks like a bear. From up close, well, a large bear. What is this here? Kira Metz. If I'm to die today, I wish to look smashing for the occasion. Worthy to be praised. Ermion. Only the ignorant dismiss the importance of myths. Menno Cohorn. I'll take an attentive reconnaissance unit over a fine brigade any day. Whoa, people are hanging in front of him? I had no idea. That is so dark. If he smiles, that'd be like the creepiest. Alright, look at his hat. Who was in his Wispus tribute? I'd be your best and last. Oh, so scary. What is that? There's a necker. There's a necker popping out of her. What the? There's a necker that pops out of Wispus' little bag. Great I am. Oh my. Regis Higher Vampire. He becomes invisible at will. His glance hypnotizes into deep sleep. He then drinks his fill, turns into a bat, and flies off. All together, uncouth. Dudu, a mimic among the many other names for his sort. Changelings, doublings, vexlings, or dopplers. Yahweh, who was and is to. Morntart, banish all units in your graveyard, then boost self by one by each. Most grave hags feed on rotten remains dug out of graves, yet some sneak into huts, steal children, kill the elderly, and in general make very undesirable neighbors. The last witch, a Jinn, good sirs, fulfills but 3 wishes. Thus freed, it flies to dimensions unknown. That ain't no normal storm. This here's the wrath of the gods. Becker's Rock Slide. All it takes is one pebble and we're all done for. That beer's supposed to be green? Tainted ale. Oh, so nasty. That card. Vandergrift's Blade. Selkirk shattered Vandergrift's sword during the knight's tourney in Ard Carreg. Afterward, Vandergrift, enraged at his weapon's failure, ordered a new one forged, this time with powerful runestones enchanted into it. All geared von Everick. At least you know I don't easily lose my head. Thee to be praised. Zoltan Chevet. Destroy a unit with power less than or equal to the number of dwarf allies. Drinking alone's like crapping with company. Lore. After 2 turns, each player draws a unit and sets its power to 1. The Witcher had met thieves that looked like town councilors that looked like beggars, and kings that looked like thieves. Stregobor, though always looked exactly like the common, the accepted imagining of what a mage should look like. I like that. Saskia. I care not for kings and their titles. In the east lives one who truly deserves a crown. Vandergrift. If you control Vandergrift's blade, damage a unit by 2 instead. The general thought the war for the lore mark would end quickly with minimal losses, yet wound up fighting it for all eternity. Huh. Evo of Belhaven. Cyprian Wiley. One of our 4 bosses who control the city's underworld, the others being Segi Reuven, Carlo, the Cleaver, Veres, and the King of Beggars. Enraged to free, a certain mage thought them cute. It was his fate that gave rise to the saying, "Don't play with fire." And damage an enemy by twice the number of damage units. Wah! Madman Lugos. Come on, he did better line. Coral! Her true name is Astrid Lieutenant Askergiver Finnberjarn, daughter, but that never fits on any forms. Hemdall. When the time of the White Frost comes, Hemdall will sound the call for battle. Kahir Dyfern. His eyes flash under his winged helmet. Fire gleams from his sword's blade. The mixed blood looked beautiful somehow. Cleaver. Everyone wanted to trade in Novigrad got a clear choice. Agreed terms with Cleaver or kiss their knees farewell. Toad Prince, big bad ugly, squats in sewers. Hjalmar Oncrate. Instead of mourning the fallen, let's drink to their memory. To their memory. Ada Striga. And the Striga's doing fine. Sure, she takes a bite out of someone from time to time, but you get used to that. Becker's Dark Mirror. Gaze long into the abyss, and the abyss will gaze back into you. Imolrith's Wrath. He boasted that no weapon would ever pierce his armor, and he was right, even in death. Bribery. Many believe the Empire's power rests upon the shoulders of its disciplined army and dutiful mages. In truth, where does this? The Nilfgaardian Florin rules the world. Mandrake. There you all stand, with wonderment awake, doubting the plan and high discovery. Some as if grappled by the fell mandrake, some by the black dog's devilry. This is a very weak card. Sabrina's Inferno. With her dying breath, Sabrina Glevisig cast a powerful curse that struck not only her executioners, but all who stood nearby. Summoning Circle. There exist a great many realities outside our own. With the right knowledge, one can contact them and summon beings beyond human fathoming. Dorogare Vol. Like the Witcher's, Dorogare is a monster aficionado, though he's developed his own classification system. Instead of dividing them into necrophages, ogroids, and the like, he just thinks they're all wonderful. Iris von Erich. I remember so little, yet when I think of my rose, I begin to recall what was. Vedamaker. Increase all row duration effects by 1. Decrease all row effect durations by 1. The druid Vedamaker controls the elements. He soothes storms into silence, musters destructive hail, summons lightning to turn foes into ash. So I advise you, treat him with utmost respect. Vedamaker. Brewis. We'll cut you up, boy. A fine broth you'll make. I sense your pain. I see your fear. Weavis. Lambert, Swordmaster. Go teach your grandma to suck eggs. Destroy an enemy with Rutilian. Dandelion. Dandelion, you're a cynic, a lecher, a liar, and my best friend. Brainan. Mona? No. I'm Brainan, a daughter of Brochelon. Sheldon Skaggs. I was there on the front lines, right where the fighting was thickest. Hefty Helga. Damage an enemy by 2 for each soldier on this row. Not the best for taking cities, but great for razing them to the ground. Oh, are you serious? They don't shoot? Heim. The gods speak to me. I hear them whisper from the shadows. Ronvid the Incessant. This self-dubbed knight roams the world, defending the honor of his beloved late Bilberry, though none are certain where she lives, if she still lives, or if she ever lived at all. Decoy. When you run out of peasants, decoys also make decent arrow fodder. White Frost. Behold Ted Dariat, the final age, the world destroyed by the White Frost. Delirium. Too big for a humpback. That's a finback. A finback with a snout that short. Those herbs have gone to your head. Artifact compression. The figurine expanded in a flash, pulsing and throbbing, changing its shape and structure like a puff of smoke crawling over the floor. Beams of light revealed movement and hardening materials. A moment later, in the center of the magic circle, a human form suddenly appeared. Too long. Parasite, a real eye-catcher. Cadaverine. I don't trust my life to chance. I trust it to a thick coating of cadaverine. My boy. Princess Pavetta. They said the queen was prone to outbursts, but I did not expect that. Wow, that's a really good card. Death Mold. I once made a prisoner vomit his own entrails. Oh, good times. Kyalak and Diaphron. Your Imperial Highness, blurted out this seneschal, whose presence until now had been thoroughly ignored. I beg you, pardon, but can you hear my son? I've never seen this card played since Homecoming. Seneschal.
Seneschal.
Seneschal. Away. Joanna. No one would ever think I could be a skilled armorer, a human, and a woman to boot. A dwarven blacksmith? That's another story. Milena. I hate you, Juan. You're all the same. Hubert Rajek. The coroner is a calm, peaceful person. He even treats a corpse with the utmost delicacy. Lacerate. Sight more horrid you've never seen. The poor soul lay shredded as the beast lapped up its blood all the ground around. My eyes are really getting a little tired. So let's craft. What the heck is that? My blades are so sharp they can cut paper. Who trolled? I grew faint at the very sight of it. Johnny, life without the savoring sound of a surreptitious shenacking is like licking snails through a cloth. True. A Durnian Mauler. I think we're going to get the whole collection now. Ooh, Dopplers. This is awesome. Thank you, God, for this. Finding out this news. I'm gonna have every premium card in Gwent as of now. With lots of kegs and lots of dust and lots of scraps. So we're looking good going into every expansion. Looking forward. Wow. Yahweh, He who was and is to come. That's exciting. Thanks for watching.